We are starting off with breaking news into our information center as we now know a former Columbia police officer named Hickmon Payne is facing very serious charges after being accused of propositioning a woman for sex while he was taking her to jail.
The SLED investigation leading to second-degree assault and battery charges. That is all on top of misconduct in office. He was given a $7,500 surety bond for both charges and is required to have no contact with the victim. Now, part of his bond conditions include staying at least 1,000 feet away from the victim's home, school, or place of worship.
Early this morning, SLED arrested former Columbia police officer Hickmon Payne for second-degree assault and common law misconduct in office. Assault and battery second degree is a misdemeanor that carries a sentence of up to 3 years. The misconduct in office is a misdemeanor that carries a sentence up to 10 years. The arrest stems from an incident that occurred on January 31st of this year during the arrest of a female for an active CPD bench warrant.
What you just listened to there was the police chief during today's news conference. He described the officer's actions as a disgusting criminal act. Investigators say while transporting the female suspect back on January 31st, the officer turned off his body camera and also turned off his car camera.
Well, he was fired from the Columbia Police Department on February 7th following an internal review. And again, a former officer was arrested and taken into custody by SLED before being released on bond. Now, the chief also had a message to the public.
Misconduct which is determined to be founded or substantiated must be reported to the Criminal Justice Academy Certification Unit. That's a statutory requirement, and that's a result of the police reform that occurred several years ago, and it's important. One of those mandatory reporting categories is the physical or psychological abuse of a public prisoner, of a public citizen or prisoner. We obviously will be making that filing with the Criminal Justice Academy to ensure that his certification is permanently stripped and he will never be a police officer again.
Hickmon Payne's next court appearance is scheduled for May 30th.